The Buc-ee's mega gas stations are a wild success. And this is a gas station that started as a small convenience store in Lake Jackson, Texas in 1982. And now, per Zoom info, has a revenue of $629.2 million. So there are many stores in Texas, its home state, but it's now, Buc-ee's has now extended into Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Texas. And so if you're from the North, you may not be familiar with Buc-ee's, but I can tell you it is a cultural phenomenon. People are fanatic about Buc-ee's, and there really is. Once you enter in the store, it's like a mania. It's almost like its own theme park. And so today, I just want to talk about some of the elements that I see that are contributing to this wild success. And let's start off with the size. It is huge. Buc-ee's are huge. You have your pumps, which there might be 30 gas pumps outside or something around that number. And then there's a huge parking lot. And then when you go inside, it really is the size of like a medium-sized grocery store. And then the one big selling point, this is, I think, the common denominator here and really where it all starts, is they have clean bathrooms, really super clean bathrooms. And then the bathrooms are also huge. So there's usually, there may be a wait, but it's not for lack of capacity. It's just because so many people are going to Buc-ee's. So they also offer food, like freshly made food. They have kitchens inside the gas station where you have barbecue sandwiches being made, desserts being made, and then these are put out for purchase. You also have merchandise available, and then you can buy other more traditional grocery store items, not so much food, but just other household items that you may need, or, they have, of course, like your cell phone accessories, etc. And then there's also the location aspect of this, that Buc-ee's usually strategically is going to strategically place itself along the highway. And then as you are coming upon a Buc-ee's, so let's say you could even be 80 miles away, you'll start to see billboards announcing that Buc-ee's is coming. And then there will be the billboards will be clever in their messaging. So what I'm thinking of the top off the top of my head is there will be fudge. And they just have other messages that really connect with their audience. And the audiences are, as soon as they see Buc-ee's, a lot of people are going there no matter what. So it is a one-stop shop. There is there is a consistency in the quality and the cleanliness. They really do keep it clean. And as I mentioned, it is quite the cultural icon in Texas, and that's where I'm located. So they wear Buc-ee's. There are Buc-ee's shirts, there are shorts, etc. And then people are wearing them, and they'll go specifically for the food. And then also, of course, the customer service is friendly and good. And let's see if there's anything else I want to can hit on. No, I think that covers it. Buc-ee's has used these different selling points as a way to really set itself apart, and there's no catching them. It's like Amazon. Amazon now has such an infrastructure for e-commerce online. There's nobody that's going to rival them in what they do best. Similarly with Buc-ee's, you're not going to create a rival to Buc-ee's because it's just the market's not there for it. You're not going to be able to out Buc-ee's, if that makes sense. They've already taken over market share, and they've already got the brand loyalty to the point where I think I said this previously. When you go into a location, it is typically overcrowded, and there is usually a mania present. At one point I went in and they actually had their beaver mascot, which is definitely a recognizable symbol that people identify with and then immediately gravitate towards. And when they had the mascot in the store, people were going up and taking pictures with it, and the kids were all drawn to it. And so it really is like, if there was ever a gas station theme park, it is Buc-ee's. And so there it's just wild success. When you go there, you can feel the money is flowing into Buc-ee's. And so I wanted to make a video on this because not everyone knows about Buc-ee's and how popular it is. I can say that the restrooms are definitely inviting, and it's an easy stop because you're like, okay, I'm assured a clean and frictionless experience when I go into Buc-ee's. Now, I shouldn't say frictionless because the only source of friction now is that they have too many people.